Tensions between Senegalese leader is escalating. On Saturday, President Bassirou Faye sent a clear message to his Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko, saying that their party Pastef is bigger than any one man. Little bit of background here. So leading up to the 2024 presidential election in Senegal, Sonko, the candidate for his party Pastef, was the favorite to win, as he had a passionate following amongst young Senegalese, in part due to his anti-French sentiment, and the then President Macky Sall was disliked. But Sonko was barred from running and instead he backed Faye, who later appointed him as Prime Minister. Before the election, Macky Sall, who had become very unpopular in the country due to his mismanagement of the government and his desire to change the constitution to run for a third term. Even though he didn't express this desire, people felt that's what he wanted to do. So his last effort was to at least have someone who would have been favorable to him to replace. But this was a tall task for Macky Sall because the opponent, Sonko, was really popular. Now the next plan was to stop Sonko from running as a president by accusing Sonko of criminal activities. In February 2021, an employee of a massage parlor, Mam Mbai Nyang, filed a complaint against Sonko for repetitive rape and death threats. On March 3, 2021, Sonko was arrested and charged with disturbing public order. On May 8, 2023, following an appeal, Sonko received a 6-month suspension prison sentence for defamation and assault against a victim. On June 1, 2023, following 2 years of investigation, Sonko was cleared of rape charges but was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment for corrupting youth. This conviction made Sonko not eligible to stand as a candidate in 2024 presidential election, prompting protests across Senegal. On July 28, 2023, Sonko was arrested again and accused of disturbing the public order. On August 6, 2023, Sonko was reportedly hospitalized following a week-long hunger strike in protest of his arrest. March 15, 2024, Sonko was released from prison. As Sonko was no longer eligible to run in the 2024 presidential election, his number 2, Bassirou Faye, replaced him on the ballot. Faye and their Pastef party won outright in the first round on the premise of a profound political shakeup, vowing to fight what they said was corruption and mismanagement of government's affairs. Sonko backed Faye and told everyone to support him. So when Faye took office, he brought his then mentor, his then boss, as the prime minister. Relationship between Senegalese President Faye and his prime minister Sonko has transitioned from a closer foundational alliance into a strained power-sharing partnership characterized by widened political rift and disagreement over governance. Internal party pressure and differing leadership style have created tension, particularly following a 2025 reshuffling of coalition leadership. There are reports suggesting that the rift between the two men is due to a technocrat close to President Faye and those who think politically like Sonko not getting along. In a televised interview on Saturday, Faye warned of excessive personalization, saying the party risks being destroyed if its participants don't change course. Faye also said that the sacrifices which resulted in death Injuries and imprisonment were not made for the sake of any one man, but for the very essence of the project to change the system in Senegal. He added that we have always sought to distinguish the people and the project which should be depersonalized from the leaders who embodies it. Obviously, this is all aimed at Sonko. Now, the good news for Sonko and possibly the bad news for Faye is that the Senegalese parliament changed the electoral eligibility rules last month, allowing Sonko to run for presidency. And actually, Sonko is expected to run in the 2029 presidential election. Faye reminded Sonko during the interview that he is the sitting president and holds all the power, saying that if Sonko remains prime minister, it is just because he is satisfied what Sonko is doing, and whenever he's no longer satisfied, he will be replaced. These two men need to chill out if they want their political party to survive. If they play their card right, they could rule Senegal for the next 20 years. That is if they keep their promises. All right, Faye will complete his first term, which is 5 years, and get re-elected for his second. And when that is completed, Sonko could run and win. Therefore, their political party will be in power for a very, very long time. But if they don't get their act together, that is it for them. So this is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I will see you in the next video.